Hey guys, what's up? I'm home back in the States and I want to do a video vlog for you today. But first, we must indulge in this succulent T-bone steak smothered in black crushed pepper and garlic and some other selected spices and some nice lightly salted green beans. Now that hit the spot. A lot of stuff going on, folks. Just got back from England and BPM was wonderful. And I've got a lot more video coming from BPM. Talked to a lot of good DJs, saw a lot of fun gear, a lot of good video coming from that, so stay tuned for it. Also, in regards to the American Audio DP2 video contest, if you don't know what I'm talking about, please go to my YouTube channel, look at the featured video. Got some stuff to sweeten the pot a little bit for the prizes, and I'll give you a little hint for now. I won't say any more. And in a couple days, I will get a video up on that. More prizes to be had, so enter the contest. Also got some gear I want to do some demos and tutorials on. Got some new DMX stuff that some of you are going to love, so stay tuned. Anyhow, on to why I turned this camera on in the first place today. I do this when this information is relatively fresh in my head, so I need to do it now. I'm going to paint a picture of a DJ for you. Between 45 and 55 years old, been a DJ for a long time. I think longer than I've been a DJ. Goes through the same agent I go through and has quite a good personal relationship with the agent I use. He's a wedding DJ. He has, I don't know, real nice looking face, good looking guy. He's bald on top, he's got kind of long hair on the sides here on the crown, and he dresses like a cowboy a lot when he performs. His setup is probably from, it looks like it's probably from about the mid-90s as far as this light show goes. And he uses all CD. He has literally hundreds of CDs there at the event all around him in jewel cases, which I'm sure is cumbersome, but that's what he uses. About 9 months ago, I used this particular DJ down at Evolve one night. And the feedback I got from Evolve wasn't negative feedback. However, he really wasn't projecting the image that I think they wanted to project at Evolve, so I haven't used him down there anymore. We have other DJs that are working well for them, and in interest of keeping the account, I've not scheduled this gentleman down at Evolve anymore, because the last thing you want to do is upset a client. So I was hired to do a video projection setup right before I went to England, and the DJ who is in question here was the DJ at this gig. I had to go do another gig somewhere else, but the client wanted a projector, and I had one, so I was hired almost as a sub to come in and take care of that for them. So I went into the event early, and the DJ in question was setting up. And one of the first things this DJ said to me was, "Hey, why don't they want me down at Evolve anymore? I didn't do anything wrong." And that really blindsided me. I wasn't really sure how to handle that one, but what I said to him was the truth. I said, look, it was nothing personal. It just wasn't a good fit. And, you know, we'll see. Maybe we can try to work you down there again sometime. But I was pretty uncomfortable with that. What are you going to tell him? Hey, look, your image doesn't work for this place because you're like a bald guy with hair here and you wear a cowboy suit? I wasn't comfortable with saying that. What I said was true, though, but I didn't get into a lot of detail. And he went on to tell me that he could really use it if he could get it because he's not hardly worked at all this summer, only like a gig or two a month. Now, something's wrong here because he's using the exact same agent I'm using, and as you know, I've been very, very, very busy this summer. In fact, so busy that I've hardly had time to shoot any YouTube video. So there's a problem here. And I think I might be able to help this man. I think a lot of it is an image thing with them. Now, I've said it before, when people first meet you, this is what they perceive. This is what matters to them. It's 70% how you look, 20% how you sound, and only 10% of what you say. With that in mind, the guy looks like an old man. He may not be an old man, but he's projecting that image, and the average bride is 26 years old. So, maybe the cowboy outfit is a bad idea. Maybe the long hair here and the bald here is a bad idea. Maybe he should think about shaving this down quite a bit maybe grow a little soul patch or something, make him look a little more contemporary to these 26-year-old brides. They don't want an old man up there, doing their wedding. They want a hip guy. I don't think they care how old he is, just so he looks the part and knows what he's doing. Maybe the prop stuff's a little dated. I don't know. I don't use them. Some of you do use props and you do well with them. But I think if you combine all of these things, the bald guy in the cowboy hat with the old setup and the props are just, to me, or maybe to a 26-year-old bride, way too many living in the past things going on here. And I do believe that older DJs are out there and do a great job, but they look the part. For instance, and I'm sorry guys, I don't mean to call you out like this, Mikey Mike. Mikey Mike's got several years on me, and he's rocking. Yeah, he's got a salt and pepper goatee thing going on here. He's got his head shaved bald. But he's rocking, doing it from scratch. He's out there working all the time. He knows what's going on, and he's got a contemporary setup. He's got a real good presence about himself. Watch his videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. Jay from Pioneer. Jay Brannon Entertainment. He's got videos up too. He's the big Pioneer demo guy. Everybody likes Jay. Jay's hip as hell. Jay is several years older than I am too, and I'm almost 40. So these are not young kids. They're still pulling it off, even though they're not cool 26-year-old hip DJs. In fact, I think the older DJs have a big advantage because they've got the experience. They also know how we used to do things in the old days and take that really good experience and bring it in to a contemporary setting. At disadvantage the young guys have. The young guys don't have that experience. They didn't see what we saw. But anyway, here's my question, folks. I don't know this man very well at all. In fact, that was the only FaceTime I'd ever had with him. Should I somehow approach this man and offer some constructive criticism? Or should I leave it alone? And the reason I'm having such a hard time with this is because of one thing that he said to me, which was, why don't they want me down there anymore? I didn't do anything wrong. And that's pretty much a direct quote. Well, I was talking to Jay on the phone, and I told him the story. And he stopped me right there. He said, hold on a minute. Just because he didn't do anything wrong doesn't mean he did anything right either. That could be true. What also could be true is that one thing wasn't right, and it eclipsed everything that was right. Maybe it was his image. Maybe it was song selection. I don't know. I wasn't there. But maybe there's something we can do to help this man. And I don't know. Should I approach him or should I not? Maybe he doesn't want my criticism. Maybe he resents the kind of guy like me who's out working all the time through the same agent and would rather me just go pound sand opposed to listening to anything I may have to say to him. What do you think? And if you met a man like this and you wanted to help him, what would you do? How would you help this man? Should I help him? Should I not? And will he be even open to my suggestions? What do you think? Leave me a comment or a video response, whatever you'd like. I'd love to hear from you. That's it. See you real soon. Practice and enjoy.